Hi there, my name's Matthew. I'm a member of the COVID-19 support team. Thanks for accessing our next instalment of the weekly vlog series, where we'll be talking a little bit about the Oxford vaccine. So it has been introduced to Bradford at the time of recording, which is Wednesday the 12th of January. You can start getting your staff booked in. It's that you're unable to do it yourself at this time, unfortunately. So we'd ask that you do send the same sort of details we asked for before with the Pfizer vaccine over to our COVID-19 support team at bradford.gov.uk email address. So that's the NHS numbers, contact details, date of birth, that sort of thing. That'd be super, thank you. The site is Airedale at, in Keighley, and later on we're hoping to get something sorted for Linfield Mount, but at the moment we've not been given the information on that, so just keep your eyes peeled because we will be sending something out as soon as we know something on that. We sort of wanted to give you a bit of a heads up on the Oxford vaccine in terms of its difference to the Pfizer vaccine. There's little to no effect on anyone who suffers from anaphylaxis, so there's no concern there, and it's the same advice as the Pfizer vaccine for those who are pregnant or potentially pregnant. So if you're in a high risk environment such as care, you want to be looking into having a word with your GP or a medical professional around that, and then they'll see if it's right for you or your staff. So now that's sort of out of the way, we have a few reminders. So firstly, we just remind you about PPE. Always great to keep up your PPE practices within the workplace and have reminder sessions and regular check-ins with your staff. We are unfortunately seeing a rise in numbers, which I think some were expecting for COVID. So with this, we've put out some information on the bulletin that was released on the 7th of January, which goes over, safe COVID practices. Of course, it goes without saying, think, so it's hands, face, space. Great. And then, of course, we've got a lot of documentation on staff wellbeing. We had a mention in it in the last video, but now that that's been published, I can give you a bit more detail. So we have some links to Every Mind Matters, which has products developed by the NHS on it. We have Mental Health at Work and Comms 2.0 available, and they're for advice and guidance for you and your staff. There's the Living Letters project, and that's developing intergenerational friendships to prevent loneliness over a pandemic. I'm going to be putting links to all of these, in the description below. There's going to be the link to the bulletin itself, but I'll make sure that these are there just for convenience. And we'll also pop on there an Eventbrite calendar, because that's got a lot of sort of events that are coming up for mental well-being and supporting that sort of area. I'll also be adding a link to a health and wellbeing poster. Feel free to have a look or print off if needed. And of course, I should mention that for registered managers, we do have some support networks available. So through Skills for Care, there's a registered managers Facebook, there's a registered managers WhatsApp group, and of course we have a page on accessing those and a bit of info, so that'll be down there too. That's everything for this week, so thank you for listening. My name's Matthew. I'll give our contact details below, and if you have any comments, please do pop them on and I'll have a look for the next one. Thanks very much. Take care. Bye.